Hello, happy Monday, everyone. Welcome. I am Meredith. I'm here with our message for the 14th of August, 2023. I have a case of the giggles right now. I'm not even sure where this is coming from. I literally just sat down here at the tarot table and started cracking up. So I'm excited to see what's in the cards for us today. We have the sun and the moon both in Leo at the moment. Venus is retrograde in Leo. There's a whole lot of Leo going on. We have Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto also in retrograde. These beautiful retrogrades are giving us a hand up in our world. They're taking some of the pressure off in places where it's usually intense, and they're putting the pressure on in places where it isn't normally intense. So I feel like we're experiencing both sides of the coins here with these retrogrades. All right, we have Tarot of the Owls on the table today. We are looking at the energy atmosphere or the potentials within the energy atmosphere for insight, guidance, and enlightenment. And our first card is, yes, the gorgeous Queen of Wands. How perfect is that? Yeah, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, passion, creativity, fire, wisdom, resources, and enthusiasm, ambition, motivation, everything that the suit of wands promises, coming through our divine feminine aspect here with this queen. I like this, and I can already feel it staring at her card. One of the qualities that I love so much about this queen is that she says what everybody else is thinking. She does it with grace and tact, of course. She's a queen, though she's not above dropping the F-bomb if necessary, and I feel like she's an aspect of our spiritual maturity that others are inquiring about today. So don't be surprised if your family of friends, your tribe is turning to you today looking for some advice, opinion, what your thoughts may be on this, that, or the other thing. And my feeling is, don't hold back. I was scrolling Instagram sometime over the weekend, and there's a lady on there. She just gets my funny bone, but she was doing a comparison, excuse me, between new age moms and old school moms. For example, new age mom, where did you learn those words? Who taught you those nasty words? Old school mom, wait till we get home. I'm gonna wash your mouth out with soap. That's what I'm feeling here with the Queen of Wands as I look at her today. She's gonna say it like it is. She's gonna bring the awareness of consequence to action or non-action, and she's going to inspire sound advice. So what I'm picking up from all of that is, don't hold back. People aren't turning to you for your knowledge and your wisdom because you're going to sugarcoat it. People are turning to you today for your knowledge and your wisdom because you're going to tell it like it is with some raw authenticity. So go for it. She is accompanied by, oh, look at this, another queen, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Home, hearth, family. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, grounded, earthy. So be grounded, be very earthy, but bring the fire. Be raw, speak your heart-mind coherence. As you see these two cards here, we're being looked to today for our divine feminine aspect. And while there's a whole lot of receptivity in the divine feminine energy, there is also a fair balance, a harmonious balance of the divine feminine. Just, my guides want me to put it this way, laying down the law, whatever that is. You can argue until you're blue in the face. Ultimately, the difference or the choice is going to be happiness or fear. And that's what I feel about laying down the law here. And it's our sound knowledge, opinion, and advice that people are seeking, because we'll do that. We will lay down the law. We will point out what the happiest is or what the fearful is, and we will point out exactly where the other person inquiring is standing. And if they're already asking, you know they're standing in the fear part, potentially afraid to embrace the happiness. So don't be afraid to deliver the truth in an uncluttered way. Next we have, yeah, look at this, the 10 of Cups. Ace of Cups to the power of 10, love, bliss, joy, and happiness on overflow. The King and the Queen of Cups right there in the center of that card. More happiness on the foundation. This is something that kind of cracks me up at the moment. Having recently been in a situation to listen to other folks bitch, moan, and gripe about stuff going down in their world, at the heart of it all is everyone's desire to be happy. So if you're complaining, if you're unhappy, caught myself doing it too. I had a challenging day yesterday, and I found myself being grouchy. And that's all within my hands to shift and to change. Now, occasionally, speaking with another person who's not occupying that energy gives me a refresher, gives me the inspiration to turn back to myself and change this up, knowing that this 10 of Cups right here is my goal. Love, bliss, joy, and happiness on overflow. If I'm feeling anything less than that, then I need to do a frequency upgrade. So be prepared that others around you may be seeking your experience for a frequency upgrade within themselves, and don't be afraid to call them on their crap. If they don't want the truth, they shouldn't bother to ask, right? And then we have 6 of Cups. Beautiful card. Balance and harmony in this card. And this is also, for me, intuitively speaking, this is a card of intuitive downloads, channeled messages. I've shared it with y'all so often. I'm going to repeat it for those of you who are new to this channel. It was the Bonfire Tarot deck that I saw this one day. Sometimes the cards talk to me. You know, I really... I shouldn't put it that way. I'll think of a better way to put that. Of course, the cards speak to me intuitively. And just hit the delete button for all of that. Let me just focus on this 6. Let's go to what I was going to say about the Bonfire Tarot. There on that card, there's one character, kind of like a heavenly body, and they're handing a cup down to, I'm going to say, an earth-based being. And I felt like it wasn't so much the aspect of soulmates on this card, because this is called the soulmate card. It was more that our soulful presence was handing off the required information, wisdom, knowledge in the moment, in the cup, that it was our soulful presence speaking to our waking consciousness. So that's really what I feel at the core of this card. And the reminder here is that you are your own best soulmate. So I'm going to go back to the message from the other day of the 2 of Cups, and you, which is for me also, you will be met in the way that you show up. And this becomes a question of, how are you showing up for yourself? Are you in harmonious balance and alignment with your soulful presence and your waking consciousness? Is the energy there congruent, or are you out of harmony, out of balance? And if you are, it is wise for you to seek the divine feminine knowledge from those who are near and dear that you trust, who are, you know, your cheerleaders in life, right? You definitely want to turn to the people who are grounded, centered, harmonious, and say, you know, listen, I'm having a crap day right now and I can't get past my own grouchiness. So blah, blah, blah. Let me whine for a moment and I'll get back into the love that I am, right? I feel that here in the reading, though that's not us today, it's others, and they're turning to us for just that kind of wisdom. So bring it. Be your own best soulmate, share with others how to do the same, and upgrade whatever frequency is being challenged in the moment. And then, oh, look at this. Beautiful. Take action on that fulfillment. There's the King of Cups. Beautiful. So here's some divine masculine energy, and just the right kind to bring the harmony and the balance here. So this particular king is Emotionally awake, aware, alert, and intimate. And this is where we take action on, or how we take action on, what brings us the greatest joy. So now we have a showing of the King of Cups twice in the reading as one of the characters here on the 10, and then the King himself proper in the reading. Beautiful. So we're going to take action on our emotional fulfillment today. So we may need to be in receptivity and simultaneously taking action, sharing our wisdom and our knowledge. Being a living model is what I'm feeling here. And this is why others may turn to you for your advice today. Just bring the raw authenticity. There's a lot of Leo energy here. We are in Leo season. We've got the sun and the moon in Leo. We're about to have a new moon in Leo on Wednesday. And we've got Venus retrograde in Leo. I'm a Leo. So you got even a little bit more Leo to add to all of this. So ta-da, use it. Use your Leo fire. Engage all of your Aries, Leo, Sag fire in a grounded, beautiful way with your Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with this queen. And then focus on the emotional fulfillment by being your very own best soulmate. And if you're not quite there, look to others who are and share aspects of the journey so that you can have greater enlightenment, and certainly offer that enlightenment to others when they come looking. Okay, bottom of the deck. What's going on behind the scenes? What are we not necessarily aware of? Our first card. There's a little bit more of the fantastic in the Four of Wands, happiest card of the minor arcana. I feel like the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands are about equal in terms of happiness in the minor arcana. So this is a stable foundation. Again, a lot of ambition, joy, passion in celebration. So if this is going on behind the scenes, this is what you're not anticipating in your current state of affairs. You may be feeling the opposite of this today, or alternatively, you may be called upon today to share this kind of energy to inspire others. I keep talking about enlightenment, and there's the Hanged Man. Love that. So pause in the action. This is really beautiful. What a great card to be seeing here, especially when we have this divine feminine self-mastery at play in the reading. And then we have divine masculine action in the Suit of Cups to take action upon. We need the enlightenment in order to take action. So give yourself the gift of a pause. If you need it, take a breath. Not everything needs your attention either. It's okay to say no. Yeah, my guides just wanted me to share that. You are cultivating great things. Here's the Seven of Pentacles. This is another card. This card used to vex me completely. When I first started reading tarot, I did not know what to make of this card. And I had, the standard Rider-Waite deck when I first started out with tarot cards. And I looked at the person, the character on that card, looking so weary and tired of tending that harvest. And now that I know differently and continue to self-educate with tarot, this being a 7, we're cultivating heaven on earth within ourselves. So this is going on behind the scenes. It's bigger and better than we even realize. There's plenty of abundance and fruit on the vine. It's not quite ripe. So staying in the energy of allowing it brings us excited anticipation, which we definitely feel here with the Suit of Wands showing up. How sweet is that? So our Seven of Pentacles, good things are being cultivated at the moment, and allow those things to percolate and become. Next we have Judgment. I've been feeling this card for a while. It hasn't shown up until just now. I have been feeling this card. And I have the sense, as I'm looking at it right now, that some of you may be feeling that there is the pressure of expectation from others bearing down on you. What would the Queen of Wands have to say about that? She'd be like, hit the road, Jack. And let's get right with your own expectations, or your perception of other people's expectations of you. take a pause, get very clear with your inner dialogue, and mind your self-judgment, mind the judgment of others, and most especially have a very keen awareness of how we may be responding in an old belief system program sort of way. This card encourages us to think outside the box, take action outside the box as well. I said to someone over the weekend, I have to remember at times that others do not have very wide margins, and outside of the box doesn't exist for them. Don't put yourself in that type of scenario. There's always an outside of the box. Allow that to happen. And if there are fingers being pointed at you from those who would rather not take any self-responsibility, then take the action of these queens over here. Be extremely grounded, centered, harmonized, balanced as you engage your passion, fire, creativity, self-sovereignty, authenticity, and deliver the truth where it needs delivering. And don't clean it up. Okay. Whew. I am all fired up now. Angel Answers. Wow, we've got a card already falling out of the deck. What do we got? Yeah, it's up to you. All of this is up to you. Great deck for confirmation, answers to questions. Want a frequency upgrade? You'll find it right here in these cards. So be on the lookout for a sign. The universe is speaking to you, always. Oh God, I still have the giggles. I was speaking with a really good soul the other day, and I was thinking about, well, we were thinking about how funny it would be to do a spoof on one of these readings. Just consider it. I actually used this card as an example. You know, the Angel Answers card says, look for a sign. Imagine opening up your door with wide-eyed wonder and going, is there a sign out there? Probably a sign for a U-turn. Okay, and remain positive. That's your fuel right there. That's your fuel. Positive energy. It'll take you everywhere you want to go, and abundantly so. Beautiful messages here. There is abundance everywhere. That's confirmation of our gorgeous Seven of Pentacles in the reading. And I feel the essence of liberation and celebration in this reading. Final word from the Feminine Wisdom Oracle. How is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? Awesome. Cards on the floor. And we have loyalty. Yeah. Stay loyal to yourself, to your dream, your goal, your vision. Stay loyal to the horizon, your particular horizon, and the happiness found in your Ten of Cups and your Four of Wands. That's a pretty fabulous Monday message. We're off to a great start. Have a beautiful Monday, everyone. Thank you, as always, for joining me. Peace, love, joy, happiness, playfulness. Namaste.